Hey, cut the light back on. You got out of gas or something? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let the mic. We're about to open up. You want to open up? All right. So for those who don't know, all right. So this Arab came out for this gas station here and shot at a mentally ill boy, right? Terrorized the neighborhood with gunfire. All right, now it'd be crazy, they say, that the neighborhood came and shot in here.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? That's what, so we about to start taking that manhood back. And manhood's not only needed, we're gonna preserve it. Even if we're not around, you better know that we are around when you see our child. When you see our women's and child's, we shouldn't have to be here to make sure things 100. Our manhood present has been damaged. All that shooting each other and all that, we need to cut that out. And if that's going to continue, we're going to continue to come around and let you know we ain't about that. We're about protecting our people.
That's right.
And waking our people up. And we're not going to be coming around worrying about other child shooting childs, children shooting children, because the women are raising these kids up and they become our oppressors without the father in the hood. And so if you're going to raise these childs up to be chocolate-covered white boys, that's going to take care of themselves. If they're going to kill each other, let them take care of that. But for all these other nations coming around, oppressing us, we got to stop the head first. And some of that charge need to be dealt with inside the city-county building.
Right.
We're going to do our job, the city-county building got to do their job, and the police is doing their job by shaking this boy down. So it's going to take a whole nation just to get this boy back right. And we're in a lot of positions. Our black men are in the police offices, and they're doing their job. Our black men and women are in the city-county building, and they're doing their job. Because we see the faults, we see the failures. We have failed. We got the city-county building ran by a whole lot of blacks. I don't care if the white man is the head.
Right.
We knew, and I knew for certain, that you could not start up a collision shop or a mechanic shop in the city of Detroit for a whole year or two. Why? Because there's too many going on. Okay, so since that, there's too many Arabs running gas stations.
That's right.
Put some brakes on that. Because not only are they running it, they're running with ridicule. They're running with anger. They're running it knowing that there's no manhood. They think there's no manhood around. And this is why they got this type of attitude. Not only that, our brothers and sisters coming up in here kissing their butts, making them feel too comfortable around us. Where they get this gut? Where they get these type of guts from to come out and shoot among us a person that look like us? And then on top of that, this is not an Arab city. Now he would have never came out and shot at a white boy in Grosse Pointe. So we lost our manhood, and we need to get it back quickly.
I got precept, Mark.
Because if you're worried about somebody taking anything out of here under $10,
man,
and he don't pay taxes for 5 years,
right,
and then we go in there buy something with and paying taxes that he don't pay, he's stealing from us. Because if you don't pay taxes, then we shouldn't be paying taxes to him that don't pay taxes. And he worried about some money or some change, and not caring about a life that's more valuable. Where he get that from? He get that from our own people. These men's that's coming up. I'm not talking about the women's, are the little ladies. I'm talking about the little men's, the teenager boys. You got to get your manhood back. Stop listening to all this garbage music. It ain't got manhood in it. You can rap all damn day, but you ain't gonna make one mistake and say in your rap music and say something about a white boy or Arab. Not even about mistake.
No.
You're not gonna talk about killing him.
No.
Not even about mistake. You're not gonna talk about hurting Arab. And this is the problem that we got. You want our own man's attacking our own manhood.
Sure.
I give a shout out to what's that
New Era.
I give a shout out to New Era. Even though they're not using the Bible, they're coming back, attacking the manhood and bring manhood back into the game. I give a shout out to them brothers. I give a shout out to any brothers
Come take a listen.
that come back and stand up for their own people. Don't worry about what we doing. You ain't worried about what them hoes doing on the corner. You ain't worried about when they selling drugs on the corner.
Right.
You should be happy to see us. Should be happy to see us. All right, kid. You know, well, who are they? You know, are y'all dealing with? We're not dealing with Islam. You know, you tell Assalamu alaikum, but then you want to come in here and sell us pork and bacon.
Right.
All that is not. All that we finna change this. We finna come back. The black manhood, we back. When you see our child, you better believe we somewhere around. When you see our children and we not there, you better believe we somewhere around.
That's right.
And we tired of you cheating them out of quarters and nickels because we ain't around and they buying candy and you worry about who take it from you when you take it from us.
That's right.
That's what we're trying to do.
Just to be here, to sell to a black man. You lucky. Because this right now, you're not gonna see this too much longer. You sell it to a black man. You running gas stations. You better take a good picture of this. Just like an old car, 1960s, a 50 car, you gotta take a picture because you don't see it no more. You're not gonna be seeing these Arabs over us and these white folks over us.
That's right.
You better take a good picture of this.
Bring it up.
There's gonna be a time when our child be like, Daddy, you sure? I mean, I can't believe anybody was over you.
That's right.
You're right. Because there's gonna be a time when ain't nobody gonna be over us.
Right.
You put yourself over us, we putting you back down. We men's around here. And there's a reason why a black woman that say, I need a man to go to the mechanic shop with me because I know they're gonna cheat me. You're right, you need a man for everything.
That's right.
And if you don't need a man, that's okay. That's in your world. But in the real world, black men's coming back.
That's right.
We taking our manhood back. All that making us sissies is over with. Switch your butt on. Switch your butt on. We're taking our manhood back.
That's right.
Even though I ain't never lost mine.
Right.
But I see I got to fight for mine because sometimes when you lost yours, they want to come test mine because they want to make sure I'm not the one that lost mine. I'm tired of being tested. When you see me, you're going to see a man. And we have to come out here like this. Because we have to fight for black manhood. This is crazy. I don't see no Arab coming out worried about no black person shooting him. I don't see no Arab. These mics are on. I don't see no Arab fighting about a black man harming his people. I don't see no white man fighting about a black man harming his people. We always got to fight who harming us. And now I hear that I hear that in the sky. Oh, we harm each other. I don't give a damn about that. We'll get that done. I'm talking about those who've been harming us for 400 years. I ain't talking about us been killing each other for 25 years. First we got to stop that 400. First we got to dog. That's a mic. You know what? Seems like it ain't. It's the mic, cool. Maybe I need to slow it down a notch. But what I'm trying to say, bring it out. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not talking about us killing each other for 25 years. I'm talking about those who've been killing us for 400 years. And the Arabs are included in the 400 years. And so it comes a time when you got to be tired of this. You got to be tired. Pull your pants up. We got tired of this. Where that manhood back? Where that black man at? Where that Israelite at? Where is that Israelite man at? Yeah, bring the precept out.
Zechariah chapter 3, verse 2.
Want to bring him over here to Chisholm? Go ahead, go ahead.
Book of Zechariah chapter 3, verse 2.
Bring it out.
And the Lord said unto Satan, as Israelites said unto Ishmael, the Lord rebuked thee. We rebuke these Ishmaelites killing us.
That's right. And so we have to stand up and stop these other nations putting their foot in our back. Putting their foot in our back. So these other nations putting these foot in our back. Because one thing about it, in the Bible, it says 2 for a 2, eye for an eye. And this is the problem. We're scared to believe in 2 for a tooth and eye for an eye. He walks out of here and go home, and he leaves somebody in our nation dead.
That's right.
Back in the real days, he wasn't supposed to make it home. And that's eye for an eye, 2 for a tooth.
Bring it up.
Then when the courts come involved, we'll deal with that later. Because we don't need no white man to help us, to be a judge for us when we got to handle our own business here. Most times he's too late. Most times by the time the court comes, things don't go right. We handle it here. But so far, we can start believing who? The police. Why? Because they did do their job, come shut this boy down. Because if they're not going to come to the courts correctly, then court is going to have to be here. And how that start? That start by being a man.
That's right.
We ain't got to go to court because you're already dealing with a man and you know how to deal with a man. When the manhood is gone, this is what happened. When black men disappear, this is what happened. I want to be. I can be without a man. I don't need a man. Well, this is what's gonna happen. And we're not just saying what women are saying. We're saying it to each other, bucking up on each other. And the reason why these Arabs got this type of confidence because we continue to fight each other.
Right.
You got women's raising men's, and now men's emotional amongst each other. Now they shooting each other like women's.
That's right.
A man shouldn't have to shoot another man. He should be able to talk, walk it out, correct it, and deal with the rest later. All that shooting like you're a woman. That's sissy stuff. When black men start shooting at each other, that's because they're sissies.
That's right.
Only sissies can't communicate. That type of war is over. Black men's killing each other, that shit done played out.
That's right.
That's like old blue jeans. Sometimes certain stuff played out. Black men's killing each other, that played the hell out. Come with something else. Come with sticking up for each other. Be tired of that. Bring the new nations back. Give me that.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6.
Bring it out.
My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
And that's right. We are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And so the Arabs know we destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Why? Because they see that we have no knowledge. And where are they getting this confidence from? They're ruling our streets. Every other business, or every 20 business, an Arab own it. There's times we should be tired of dealing with them, like they're tired of dealing with us, and they're taking our money. We too friendly among them. Arab got more black friends than black people got, because we too damn friendly with them. Arabs got more protection when they come out the store. They can close the stores at 4 o'clock in the morning by themselves. And we can't close the store at 10 o'clock at night by ourselves. because our own people dizzy. It's time to wake up. Protect your own people. It's over with. It's a new age. It's war about to come about, and we're not even ready for it. Financial war. BRICS is out. The dollar is really already gone. We holding that dollar up, and guess what we holding up? We holding a bucket of nothing. It's gonna be a time when the gas wants to stay on and it can't be paid for. It's gonna be a time when the water got to stay on and it can't be paid for. It's gonna be a time when you gonna have to let a person probably just stay in your house because it ain't no risk of putting them out. It's gonna be a time when the dollar is done. And you feeling that right now. You got something for me?
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
And you have rejected spiritual knowledge. And guess what? It shows. When the black man in rulership, everything fall in order. Even the white man fall in order. Even the Arab man fall in order. We rule ourselves with the word of God. The new gangster is this Bible. The new gangster is keeping these commandments. Give it a precept. And so, that's the new gangster. Us trusting and believing each other. And stop stealing from each other. Little sissy stuff. Stealing cars and all that. These kids here is pretty much going to take care of each other. Because what have become about the trust in the black man. And most of that comes from us. We can't blame that on the woman. The black man had to become his own mindset man. And how you find that? You find that through the word of the Father. Right? You find that through the Bible. When you lost the Bible, you have lost yourself. Right. When you disconnect from the Bible, you have disconnect from yourself. You have been chocolate covered white folks. You have become haters of your own people. Right. You're a chocolate covered white person when you start to hate your own people. And this is what you don't want to hear, but you need to hear the love of the black man is back. Who are we? We're the Israelites.
That's right.
For our people. And I give high honors to the brothers that came about, come to fight for his own people. Right? What's the name of them boys again? The New Era. I give high honors to them. Because we need more of them. Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
When the righteous are in authority, when the black man has put on his black manhood, everybody rejoice.
But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
But when the wicked bear rules, so we rule over us, Arabs and white folks. When they bear rule over us, we mourn. Mourning is showing you right now, shooting at a mentally ill brother out in the street, oppressing everybody that's walking by hearing gunshots in the middle of a day and kids. What kind of guts we left this Arab in here? Who gave him that type of guts? Hey, Mohammed, give me Lucy's. This is where he getting his guts from. This is why he think he's Superman. He start kissing up their butt. There's too many coons, Arab coons and white coons. Assalamu alaikum, hail. And this is how they really feel about us. They don't give a damn about us. Take their money to their own neighborhood and continue to hate the people that they're getting paid from. They hate their boss. They hate their rulers. And we're lost because we don't know what rulership is. And we the rulers.
Right.
We make everything go around. The little money we get, we make the world go around. We the salt of the earth. They look at us, they do whatever we do. Arabs wearing their pants down. Arabs, white folks turning their cowboy hat back, baseball hat back. And we don't know who we are. How we fix that? By respecting and coming back to love for each other. Stop doing stupid and idiotic stuff over each other. And it's not hard. Practice makes perfect. Practice on loving your brother, you'll be a perfect brother. And everybody can see. It shows on your face that you love black people. It shows on your face that you hate your own people. If a person smoked crack, it shows on his face. If a person drank, it shows he is drunk. When you hate your own people, it shows you hate your own people. When you love your people, it shows. You can't hide who you are. Become a stronger man for God and stand up for your own people.
That's right.
Moses loved Israel.
That's right.
Joshua loved Israelites. You think they white, but they look like you. They took your history book and tried to become you, and then they put white folks in your history book, and you think they're white, and you're looking up to somebody when you should be looking up to yourself.
Right. Reset.
Because you're the golden people around here. All we gotta do is act like it, become like it, get back in the word of the Father, know who you are. First of all, you gotta know you Israelites. Once you realize you're not Gentiles, you're not colored, you're not African American. African American, you're gonna find sissies in African American. African American, you're gonna find killers in African American. You're gonna find so many distorted people in African Americans, it's a shame. You ain't gonna find those sissies in Israelites of who you are. You ain't gonna find those no killers are stealing from your own brother in Israelites of who you are. When you become who you are, a change takes place. And we have to change quick before the change us. It's like cancer. Every year we're dealing with an Arab shooting at us. And he get to walk home. Every year we got to depend on the courts to take care of something. And sometimes they get to walk away free. But thank God the courts of Detroit is different than what I see in Texas. At least these white folks up here do get punished. That's one thing about the courts of Detroit. Detroit, they put these Arabs and lock them up. But we're not talking about lock them up. The Bible says tooth for a tooth and an eye for an eye. If you're gonna gangster with your brother, you gangster up against these Arabs. You ain't that much of a gangster in. When it comes to these white folks and these Arabs, you ain't no gangster. But when it comes to your own people, you're the best killer on the planet. You're disgusting. And this is where they get their guts from. They know you're scared of them. I'm gonna pass the mic to my brother.
Shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. This is House of Israel. This HOI Detroit, we come out here to wake up God's chosen people, the 12 tribes. You are the real Jews. You are more than just a black man and a black woman. You're more than a thug. You're more than a gangbanger. You are God's chosen children, according to the Bible. And we come out here to wake our people up.
That's right.
This not gonna stop. We're gonna keep it going. And keep it going. Because this real love. I don't see none of y'all gangbangers, dope dealers showing up when one of your brothers died by another nation.
Right.
But you quick to kill your own brother.
Right. We in the hood too.
Where y'all at? Y'all say y'all real men, but your brother just died. And where you at now? by another nation. And y'all gonna be the same people still buying and selling from these people. These people don't care about you or your children. Because I guarantee you, if there's another Arab man, he will never shot at him. I guarantee you, if it was a white man, he will never shot at him. How is it that we always the ones seeming to die by other races? And y'all keep wanting to turn y'all back and not deal with the injustice that's going on. Give me Hosea 4:6 out. But the real man, I'm not talking about the worldly man, I'm talking about the real man of God. The ones who not scared to tell you what it is. We not like your Christian pastors. No, we gonna tell you the truth.
That's right.
Because that's real love. That truth sometimes is hard to swallow, but it's good for the spirit. It's good to grow. Give me what you got, Doc.
Just the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
See, we dying on the daily for lack of knowledge. Because we choose to follow after our own ways. And our own ways leads to hell. We live in hell. Daily. But y'all used to it by now, huh? Y'all love it, huh? Like when y'all gonna wake up and realize we gotta start loving each other again and putting God first.
That's right.
That's where the disconnect come from. We don't put God first. We put that gun first. We put that money first. We put everything before God. And God put everything before us. Keep going.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because we have rejected knowledge. We choose to be the thugs. We choose to be the gangbangers. We choose to kill each other. But I don't see now one of y'all gangbanging, thugged out niggas will ever put a bullet to a white man. And he been raping and enslaving your ancestors for hundreds of years. You won't even pat him on the back, you so scared of him. But you got no problem killing your own race. Keep going.
I will reject thee, and that thou should be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
He said, because we have forgotten God's laws. Look what's happening. We living in the most messed up communities. Our children getting the worst education. We are at the bottom of society, and y'all still don't care. Y'all still don't care. When one of us die, you don't even think about it. But let your white friend die, and you crying and mourning. We got to do better as a people, man. We got to stand up for one another. We got to love one another. We got to treat each other like brothers and sisters. The same thing your God commanded you to do. But you will show that love to every other nation. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6.
Bring that out.
But the real man of God is going to show up. We're not leaving it to y'all Christian pastors no more. We're not leaving to y'all sissies no more. It's time for the real man of God to step up. Because this is what our communities need. We need guidance. We need direction through the scriptures. Because obviously we can't do it ourselves. Because look what the product of us doing it ourselves. We got our women out here don't even know how to be a lady. We got our men out here want to be the ladies. We think it's cool to do the things that we do in our communities. It's cool to kill each other. It's cool to let other races kill you. And you do nothing about it. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of slavery. When the slave master used to kill us, and we couldn't do nothing about it. It's the same mentality now. Got that from you? All right, you here?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. Thou are a holy people.
God called you a holy people. He didn't call you the lords of society. He didn't call you a black man. He didn't call you a thugged out man. He didn't call you a wannabe pimp or wannabe rapper. He called you a what?
Thou art a holy people.
He said you are a holy people. That means a separate people. Keep going.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
God has chosen you, so-called black man, so-called Native American man, so-called Mexican man. God has chose you. Keep going.
To be a special people.
To be a what?
A special people.
Not the same type of people that's out here. To be a what?
A special people among himself.
Amongst himself.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
He said you are above everybody on the face of this earth because you his people. There's nothing better than that. But we choose to act like the other people. This how low we have fallen. I'm still amazed this gas station even got windows up. I'm still amazed the gas station even still standing here. Because like this would have been us shooting one of them. This thing would have been burnt down within 24 hours. But y'all don't care about your own blood being shed right in your community. You don't care about that. Y'all care about Real Housewives of Atlanta. But y'all want to call yourself men. Y'all ain't no damn men. Y'all little boys with toys.
Right.
That's it. Because a real man stand up. A real man got morals. A real man got discipline. And the real man love his brothers and sisters. That's a real man. But we have fallen so low as a community, we can't even see the light no more. All thing we see is more and more darkness. Read it again, huh?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art a holy people upon the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
God chose you to be above all people upon the face of the earth, but we not acting like it. We want to act like we so-called thugged out. You ain't no damn thug. You a little boy that got mommy issues and daddy issues.
Right.
Be a man about it.
Right.
Stand up about it.
That's right.
Take care of your family. Take care of your kids. Love your brother and your sister. That's a real man to me. Read it again, Knock. They didn't hear it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art a holy people upon the Lord, to the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people upon himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
And that's why we out here, to remind y'all. Y'all are God's chosen people. We more than this, man. We are more than this. God has chosen us to be his special people. And we gotta act like it, man. Give me what you got. We gotta act like it. It's time to put down the guns and pick up the Bible. Put the guns down and pick the Bible up.
That's right.
Stop having so much hate with your own people. Which is crazy to me, man. You will hate your brother just by him looking at you for too long.
Right.
What this nigga looking at? But the white man look at you and you smile. That's weakness, man. Give me what you got.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 3 and verse 2. And the Lord said unto Satan, the Lord rebuke thee, O Satan. Even the Lord has chosen Jerusalem.
He chosen who?
Jerusalem. Rebuke thee. It is not the brand plucketh out of the fire.
That's it. Give me Romans chapter 9 verse 1. Then we can read it on down. We got to understand. It's a war going on between God's chosen people and the people of the flesh. We got the children of the seed, and we got the children of the flesh. That we have to understand it's a war going on. And they winning right now. Because we allowing the enemy to win. We don't put up a fight no more.
Nope.
We don't even stick together no more.
Nope.
Unless it's smoking and drinking.
Right, well, yeah.
When it's smoking and drinking, we there for each other. When it comes to riding and shooting up your neighborhoods, we there for each other. When it comes to do each other evil, we there for each other. But when it comes to do each other good, we don't want to be a part of that. When did it become cool to turn your back on your people? When did it become cool to let your people blood spill in your neighborhood and you turn your back on it? That's weakness. You got all them damn guns, but you don't got no heart.
Right.
You got all them guns, but you don't got no heart behind it.
Don't.
Give me what you got, Doc.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 1.
Bring it up.
I say the truth in Yahushua, I lie not. Conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Ghost. Verse 2. I have great heaviness and continuous sorrow in my heart. For I wish myself were accursed from Yahushua, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh.
So Paul said, these are people that come from me, flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone. Here it is. An Arab man just killed your brother, but y'all still shopping at his damn store.
Right. Right here. That stuff.
Y'all still shopping with him. So if we go in their neighborhood and kill one of them, it should be the exact same thing, right?
Right.
Right? But y'all don't want to hear that though, huh? This is how low we have fallen. This is how low that we fallen. Another nation can kill us, and we go and shop with them the same day, with a smile on our face, like ain't nothing happened. Your brother out there bleeding out, and you still shopping with him. You still shopping with him, but you got the nerve to say you love your people. You just love talking. That's what it is. Because if you really love your people, you'll be about it. You will do something. Not just talk empty words. You will show by action. You will take a stand. Not just sitting down. That's not love. That's hate to me. Keep going.
Who are Israelites?
Who are who?
Who are Israelites?
And this is why we got a problem with the Christian churches around here. The Christian church has failed us. The Christian church has raised up a bunch of spineless men and horny women. The Christian church has been like a leech to our neighborhoods. They have lied and destroyed us. But the real man of God is going to tell you the truth according to the Bible.
Right.
Keep going.
Who pertaineth the adoption, the glory and the covenant, and the giving of the laws, and the service of God.
Read it again.
Who are Israelites, to whom pertain the adoption, the glory.
It says, who are Israelites? What's going on, brother? Oh yeah, come over here, brother. We all family, we all family. What's your name? Corey Abner. So we out here right now. I don't know if you know what happened. So a brother, can you go get pen for me? So a brother wind up. Yeah, go ahead and tell him what happened.
I guess a brother had stole something out here or was accused of stealing something. And the Arab guy chased him up out of there, shooting at him, and the brother jumped onto the freeway and died.
Yeah, it was this one. It was this one.
We out here trying to wake up people up. Come back to what we need to do. That's all this is. You know what I'm saying? We glad that ain't nothing but God made you hear that to come over here. Huh?
All praises. And this why we out here doing this. Now you don't see your Christian pastor out here freezing. He gonna be in that building with the heat on 80. Where they at? So you tell me, is that really love? Because love is, I'ma suffer with you. Love is an action. People think love is just a word. Love is an action. That's love. So we out here to tell y'all, we got to wake up and come back to God's laws. This is why we go through things we go through. Ain't y'all tired? Man, I'm tired. I'm tired of living like a rat in this maze. I'm tired of being at the bottom of society, man. I'm tired of every time I wake up, my brother killing each other. I'm tired of every time I walk down the street, I'm seeing my young sisters pregnant at early ages, not going to school, being whores out here. I'm tired of it, man. But y'all not tired yet, huh? I guess y'all wasn't tired of slavery, huh, either. Slavery wasn't enough for us to get tired. You would think after slavery, we would get some sense about ourselves. But yet, we choose to revert back to that. And then want to say that we men. I'm a man. You ain't no man. Because a man is what? A man that's disciplined. That don't let his emotions control him. A lot of y'all so-called men out here is just boys with emotional issues that don't know how to deal with themselves. So you go and cause pain to your own brother and sister.
That's right.
That's not no man. That's a little ass boy. And we got little boys around here playing with their toys. Because if you're a man, you will follow after like-minded men also. You will follow after a man if you're a man. You will be surrounded by fellow men. Because you are who you hang out with. I'm a man. I'm hanging around with fellow men that stand for something. See, the difference between us and your Christian pastors, we gonna die behind this. Let me say it again. We gonna die behind the words of God. We gonna ride for God's word. We're not gonna buckle up. In the scriptures, Matthew, Paul, Luke, all of them, they stood 10 toes down for God's ways. Here it is. God would say, don't eat pork. And that's in the Bible. Y'all would say, I love God. But y'all go out there and celebrate Thanksgiving. Oh, I love God. But y'all go out there and dress up like a demon for Halloween. Oh, I love God. But you'll go and support people that's killing your people. But you love God. But you love that weed, and you can tell me all the different types of weed. See, and this is why I only love my people. And I'm not afraid to say it. Because all other races of people, when it comes down to it, they only love their people as well. So, the hell with the white man. Go right up and down the street. Bring that precept out.
By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. 25. Choosing rather to suffer. You see we out here suffering. Rather to suffer affliction with the people of God and to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
Come. We out here suffering with our fellow brothers. It's cold out here. It's cold out here. But we still here. Because my brother's blood was shed. So I can suffer a little bit of being cold. I can suffer a little bit of being uncomfortable right now. Because my brother is dead right now. So this cold ain't nothing towards the hurt that we feel for our fellow brother. This cold ain't nothing against the pain that we feel for our nation of people. God's nation of people. Bring it out.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression make a wise man mad. We mad because
God.
oppressing us.
We tired of this, man.
That's right.
Y'all can call us whatever y'all want to call us. That's okay. We still love y'all anyway because we know the good word. We know the good gospel according to the Bible. We know the promises that the Bible says that we have. We know the inheritance that we have according to the scriptures. So we gonna be out here now. We gonna make a stand for the Most High. Because obviously nobody else is gonna do it. So we gotta take up that stand right now.
Right.
Now let me ask y'all this. I'm gonna go back and say the same thing. Your pastor so-called say he of God, right? Didn't God say go to the highways and the byways and teach my people? Where he at? Where they at?
That's a highway right there.
We on the highway right here. We on the highways and byways right here, teaching the people in the code. Where they at? Bring it out.
Luke 14:23. And the Lord said unto his servant, go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled.
He said, go to the highways. We right here off the highway. Here to wake up God's chosen people. To let them know. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
That's right.
That's the message. Repent, Israel, the black man, the Mexican man, the Native American man. Get the good gospel right now, because we're suffering right now. We are being oppressed right now. But the Lord said, go out to compel my people to come in. And that's what we doing. It don't matter the season. Only thing we need is a reason. Hail, snow, or sleet, it don't matter. We gonna be out here for our people. Now, like I said, we're called House of Israel. We are the Israelites. We are the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. We are the chosen people according to the scriptures. According to the prophecy of the Most High God. We are those people. And it's time to wake up to take your rightful place above all nations. It's time to wake up to understand you are that chosen seed.
That's right.
Like I said, this ain't gonna stop, and we not gonna stop. I'm freezing and everything, but my spirit on fire right now. I'm about to pass it off to another reader. I just want to say, Kwam Yeshua. Kwam Yeshua. Kwam Yeshua. Waiting for the other reader to come up right now. For the other speaker to come up right now. Here you go.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. We need some Arab pressure. You know, everyone in the hood is dealing with pressure. And so, only ones I see smiling is these Arabs. Right? They need some pressure on them. Hold on.
Want me to go? Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. We out here today. This is an important issue, and this is what I'm gonna say. I'm not even gonna be mad at the Arab. I ain't even gonna be mad at the white people. You know who I'm mad at? The so-called black. Because guess what? If you was in Dearborn, a black man ain't gonna even have a store. You wouldn't even be able to chase one of them out. So you know why they treat us the way they treat us? We do it to each other. That's the main thing. If we wouldn't do each other like that, they wouldn't do us like that. So that's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, with God put the white man on here to show you how you ain't doing right. He put the white man in that position to wake you up. But guess what's happening? My people still ain't waking up. You still ain't waking up. You know what I'm saying? The main thing to stop the problem is, let's stop doing it to each other. When we stop doing it to each other, they know they can't do it to us.
They know.
See, we do it to each other. We shoot and kill each other like it ain't no thing. So why wouldn't you expect somebody else to do it to us? That's natural right there. You know what I'm saying? So what we got to do as a people, we got to start treating each other better. You know what I mean? I grew up in this neighborhood. That store used to be a black-owned store. You know what I mean? But they didn't came in. Now the thing is, like I say, you can't go in their neighborhood. You can't go in their neighborhood and say something to one of them because they're going to try to get you out of there one way or the other. Tearing it down or getting the city to vote you up out of there by raising your taxes. Let me get, let's go to Zephaniah 2:1 real quick. Okay. So what we here to do is to try to wake our people up. Because the fact of the matter is, we put ourselves in this position. That's the whole thing. You know what I mean? We keep saying, that's the first part of not finding the solution. Well, they did this, they did that, what about what we did to each other? We gotta stop doing things to each other. That's the whole issue. Because do you hear about the so-called Ishmael doing things to each other? So they ain't gonna allow you to do it to them. You don't hear the so-called white man saying what they do to each other. So that's why they ain't gonna allow you to do it to each other. We do things to each other. That's the first step. That's what's gonna have to stop. That is the main problem with our people on a constant. We do things to each other. So we about to break down these scriptures. See, a lot of times we think, well, hey, why are we in this position? You know why we're in this position? God put us in this position. You know why God put us in this position? One, because you won't stop eating pork. That's a commandment. There you go. You know why we're in the position? Because number two, you won't start worshiping these unholy holidays. You know, how many are people spending a whole paycheck, a month worth of paychecks, to worship a white man going down the chimney all over the world? That's make-believe. Santa Claus, the reindeer, is a lie. You're telling your kids a lie, and then you wonder why they lie to you. Point blank. See, we do it to each other. That's what we gotta stop doing. We gotta stop doing it to each other. Because guess what? Like we were saying, with this situation happening, none of us should ever go. This is not, matter of fact, this ain't the first situation. This is the second situation with the same story. And y'all still going to him. You're still going to him. You know what I mean? So why would he ever respect you? He looking at you like, matter of fact, he looking at us like y'all fools. I can do what I want to y'all. And y'all still gonna give me a profit. How do you hurt people? The first way you start hurting is financially. You know what I mean? This is the second incident with our people, and your people still gonna come. You know what's gonna happen? In March, whoever go to the store gonna keep coming here like ain't nothing happening. He gonna keep, in his mind, he like, to me, these people got to be some of the dumbest people on earth. Because if this was in Dearborn, you wouldn't be here no more. You know what I mean? He probably make more money here than he would be in Dearborn. He coming, he the opposite of Robin Hood. He's stealing from the poor and he giving to the rich. He making more in your neighborhood than you make. Off you. That's what he think about you. That's the position we are as a people. That's what's got to change. Give me what you got, huh?
Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Before the decree bring forth, before the day of pass of the chief, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you.
Oh, right there. And that's what's happening when we get shot, when we get stuck. The Lord is doing that to us. He's sending these people to us. He making them put you in this position. But what does it say the Lord wants us to do, huh?
Before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth. Oh, gather yourself together.
That's what we got to do. We got to gather ourselves together. Because when there is strength in numbers. See, America has taught us to be individuals. That's how you break a nation. You tell them that they ain't a nation, you better without them. That's why we broke it. You don't see nobody else. The so-called Chinese, the so-called, none of them operate single. They all help each other. That's how they get to where they at. But we've been taught, oh, I don't need this. I don't need that help. That's the mindset we got to stop. Because we always going to stay at the bottom, trying to go 25 different ways when they all operate in one same way. That's our problem. We operate in 25 different ways instead of operating as one. Until we ever change that, but you know how we change that? We come back to this Bible. Let's tell you how to operate as one. Read that one, read 2 and 1 again, what it says.
Gather yourselves together, ye gather together, O nation not desired.
Now, who is he talking to? Who ain't desired? You've seen that here. Like I say, this is the second incident. That lets you know who ain't desired. This individual don't desire. Yeah, of course, he'll take your money. Why wouldn't he? You know what I'm saying? But he don't desire you. But you know how you put him in your place? He stopped coming here. If this store, matter of fact, the store next to, matter of fact, these are 2 stores right next to each other. You can't tell me you can't get from that store what you can't get from this one. Listen, look how the Arab is operating. He got 2 stores right next to each other. He's selling food and they selling food. Look how they operate, and y'all coming to both of them. Would Burger King and McDonald's be right next to each other? Have you ever seen that? How they gonna operate? Both people selling burgers at the same corner. That's supposed to be competition. But it is, guess how they doing it? I bet when he go up on his prices, he go up on his, and y'all don't know the difference. Okay, this week you go up $1, and next week I'll go up $1.50. Okay, next week you go up $2, I'll go up $2.50. Guess who profited? Both of them. And guess who lose? We do. See how easy that is? There you go. It can stay the same. He going up every month. That's some of the things we got to start changing, people. Let me get Proverbs 16 and 4.
Bring that out.
We lost. We in the dark. These people has got a hold on us. But like I say, you know why they got a hold? Because we don't treat each other with respect. Why would they treat us with respect when you ain't doing it yourself? Why would they? That would be foolish on their part. You know what I mean? You see when somebody kicking somebody, everybody walk past until we stop saying, no, ain't that kicking? We done with all that. We done with all that. That's our issue. We treat each other worse. So why would anybody else treat us any better? Give me what you got, huh?
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. For the Lord hath made all things for himself, ye, even the wicked for the day of evil.
He made the who?
Wicked for the day of evil.
That's why the God put these evil nations to put you. He put these evil nations above you to wake you up. But it seems with us, we still sleep. It don't matter what the other nations do to us. We still all right with it.
Yeah, we all right with it.
You know what happened? Like I said, I hate to say it. What if it was a black man who did that to another black man? Would y'all still be okay? People be complaining, oh, we need to shut him down. Oh, when we gonna stop this black on black? When we gonna stop everybody, how they say, Detroit versus everybody? When we gonna stop everybody else from doing something to us? When we gonna stop that? You know, granted that we do gotta stop the black on black. But when we stop that, trust me, stop that and get that one mindset, all these other nations gonna fall in line. They're gonna fall in line too once we start coming up back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Let me get Genesis 3 and 22. 3 and 22. See, the thing is, people, it's us. We gotta start taking care of us. We gotta start trusting. And the thing is, I don't know who else was in this store, but I'm quite sure it was some of us else in the store that could have stopped that.
Yeah.
Ain't no way we should have allowed that to happen. Even if whatever he took, hey, here go $5 for him, he could leave it alone.
That's what I'm doing with it.
You know what I mean? See, we gonna say the Arab is at fault, but a lot of us is at fault too. Ain't no way you gonna tell me he was the only one in this store. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Whatever he took, $1, assuming. Somebody could have came out, here go $3, man, leave that man. Matter of fact, hey man, here go the $3, I ain't coming back here. Hey, we ain't coming back here no more. Point blank. So I can't believe that he was in here by himself. Can't believe it. So like I said, we gotta start as us. We supposed to take care of each other.
Right.
That's how they used to do it in the 60s and the 50s. So shit, if you whoever was in y'all, you allowed this to happen to that man, you part at fault. You part at fault. Because I don't care what he alleged. Here go $3. You know what I mean? Here, leave him alone, man. I got it. Go ahead, old school. Take that, man. That's how we used to operate, but that's caring for each other. But like I say, American that got us thinking, that ain't me. I don't know. That's why we fall. Because we ain't all the devil. And that's what America wants. They don't, the last thing on earth, they want all of us to be on one accord.
Man.
Because that's dangerous right there. Because when we all on one accord, guess what they used to do when we was all on one accord? They'd tear up a neighborhood because they don't like that.
Right.
When we all on one accord, guess what we say? You know what? We don't really need the white man. We don't really need the Arab. So that's in their mind too. We keep them going 20 different spots. That means they gonna need us. See, if we was all on one accord, one of them wouldn't even, none of these, they would be in our stores. Because one of us would get a store and we would go to him all the time. And eventually, they would have to move. Eventually, they would have to go. But see, that's our mindset.
Right.
Give me what you got, huh?
Genesis chapter 1, chapter 3, verse 22. And the Lord God said, Behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever.
And the tree of life is this Bible. See, we weren't always an evil people. Like I say, we going on the assumption, I don't know if he stole or not, but when we was all together, there wouldn't be no need to steal. Like in the 50s and 60s, we would give things to each other.
Right.
But guess what? When we came over America, we learned evil. We learned, I hate to say it, we learned how to be homosexual. Yeah, the white man taught you that. You know what I mean? Drugs. He taught you all that stuff. We wasn't doing all that. And yeah, if a lot of you guys look up cocaine, the pure form, the white man was only doing that. It was, like I said, that was a rich man's drug. You couldn't even afford it back in the 40s and 30s.
Right.
But guess what they say? We're going to keep it down. We're going to give it to them.
Back it up.
There you go. So now they can do it. Another way to get rid of it. You know what I mean? See, that's the thing we don't realize. All these evils that drive by, you guys professed and made perfection. The white man was doing that. Now you do it. Yeah. So now the drive-by, that the white man been doing that. He been doing that in the 20s and the 19. He was doing it, but they was doing that to each other. But see, you notice about all the things the white man was doing? He wasn't going to jail like he was going to jail for it. See, that's the difference. All those evils he was doing, when you start doing it, now you getting 40 and 50 years. They wasn't getting all that. You know what I mean? But he giving you all that. He killing two birds with one stone. You kill somebody, that person gone, and you gone away forever too. He killing two birds with one stone. That's why I say we got to start doing things for each other. We got to start realizing things for each other. Let me get Isaiah 42 and 22. See, this is a wake-up thing right here. You know what I mean? This is a wake-up. Let me say this. This should be a wake-up. Because this ain't the first tragedy that's been happening to us. But this is God's plan for us. So-called black, so-called Mexican, so-called Native American. He trying to get you up. What do we got to do to tell you to be like, you know what? We got to come out of this. This ain't us. This used to be, Detroit used to be all, or at least 90% black.
Right.
Some of our people that ran to the suburbs, and that's what the so-called white man wants you to do. Because you guess what? We ain't gonna never get the city back. Once y'all leave this time, it's gonna be a wrap. He ain't gonna, by the time you may get it out back down here, 40 to 50 years, and it's gonna be expensive.
We'll be working here.
You know what I'm saying? And just how they used to think the other side, oh, I ain't going on 8 mile. That's what you're gonna think about the other side. Oh, I can't go on that 8 mile side of Detroit, because it's gonna be a big change. But that's a mindset. The scriptures tell you all of these things. The scriptures tell you there's been a plan. But God got the ultimate plan. But that's what we out here to do. To tell our people that God got the ultimate plan. Give me what you got, out.
Isaiah chapter 42 verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
You know how you rob and spoil? We in the bad neighborhoods. You know how we spoil? We used to being on the bottom. We happy with being shortcomings. We can't see ourselves being rich. We can't see ourselves running this whole thing. That's what we rob. We robbed of the knowledge of this Bible. We can't see ourselves on top. That's how America done got it. Finish it out, huh?
But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in houses, and they are hid in prison houses.
Where they at?
In prison houses.
Who that sound like? Who that sound like? You know, for some of y'all to say, oh, the Bible is the white man's book. Let's read that last part one more time. Let's see if this is the white man's book. He telling you where his people was hid at.
And they are hid in prison houses.
Is the white man hid in the prison house? America tell you that. He said you the minority in this country, but you 80% of the prisons. That sound like the white man? You know, anybody looking? Can you tell me this is the white man's book, and he telling you his people is in prison houses? He say snaring holes. Guess what those holes are? Those ghettos, those bad neighborhoods. Who in those? The white man? The Chinese man?
That's right.
Is the Arab man in there? The so-called blacks, so-called Mexican, and Native American. You in those holes. He talking about you. That's what you, this book is you. You ever notice why, if something for you, you don't want to do it? This got to be for you. The white man telling you this ain't for you. Let me ask you this, has the white man ever told you something that's good for you? He told you that shot was for you. And some of us took it and you got sick. We got to start outthinking the white man. We got to start coming back to this book. This is simply for us and nobody else. Point blank. Point blank. I sit on that. Let me get Isaiah 45 and 7 done. So this is what we out here in the cold, family, trying to get you up, hoping to get you up. Because this is a real job right here. Dealing with our people, this job don't get no harder than this. You can't. There you go. And you can't be a welder. You can't be what's that? You can't operate on bodies. It ain't harder than this to get our people to come back. This is one of the hardest jobs they can be. You know what I'm saying? Give me what you got, huh?
We may lose our own soul trying to get
God, there you go. You know what I mean? Hey, some of our people saw it so much in the darkness.
Isaiah chapter 45 verse 7. I formed the light. I created darkness.
He do what?
I formed the light. I created darkness.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This guy speaking. He corrected what?
I form the light and I create darkness. I make peace and I create evil.
Oh my goodness. Did they say that in the church? God do what? What? Hold on. What Bibles they reading out of?
And I create evil.
So when something bad to us, the Most High already know that's going to happen. He got to create evil to try to wake you up. You know how the pastor say, well, God is this and God is all that. How does that make sense? If God is the greatest thing on here, so evil go on and he just turned his back to it? Oh, I must have been in the bathroom or something. Did that happen? He got to create evil so you know what good is. How do you know what good is if you don't know what evil is? The unfortunate thing with our people, we love evil more than we love good. That's the issue with us. We love evil more than we love good. We love these evil, wicked, pathetic, sickening holidays where even on earth there is no real, whatever, deer, reindeer. Can anybody bring up a deer that can fly, let alone 8 of them or 10 or whatever it is? That don't even exist. There you go. But you people believe, some of you sick people really believe that a reindeer can really fly. You ain't never seen that before. Matter of fact, how you flying a sleigh with no fuel or nothing in it? Wouldn't it fall? Some of this is logic. You out there believing that a man, a white man at that, got 10 reindeer on a sleigh. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never even seen no snow on the sleigh. He come from ain't no snow on it. This is what they got you believing. This is how lost we are. Anything else on that out?
Create evil. No.
Let me get matter of fact, let me get my Micah 2 and 10. This is what the Most High think about America. This is how he don't want you in America. America, man. So it had to be in the book form for you. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if this was all in the scroll. Man, I ain't about to read all this, bitch. Shh, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? The white man that hooked you up, he didn't put it in the easier form for you. And you still don't want to be involved. Give me what you got out.
Okay. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. If a man walketh in the spirit and falls in the...
That's good. Right there is telling you, it will destroy you for sure. I can't see it, can't get no clearer than that, people. This book is, the things in it is simple. The book ain't that hard. It really ain't. Let me get Deuteronomy 32 and 21. It's telling you everything these last these scriptures, it described us. It described us. That's the point, case in point. If you can't see, it says they are in prison houses. The white man ain't, the majority of them ain't in no prison houses. They run them. It say this place is polluted. Who else is it talking about? You got it out? Give me what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, 32, 21. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. They have provoked me to anger with their vanity, and I will move them.
One more time.
For they have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. They have provoked me to anger with their vanity, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people.
The Most High say we moved him to anger. You guess what makes him angry? So-called Christmas. So-called you want to vote a woman above you. Most High ain't dealing with those things. Those things lead him to anger. He ain't happy with nothing like that. That's point blank. You think God is happy about you celebrating a man going through the sky? and you ain't even celebrating him. You know, we say, how you say, the church say it's about the Messiah, but we can look you can go to any mall in America. Christmas don't got nothing to do with this how y'all call so-called Jesus. Nothing to do with him. But y'all say it's his birthday. That revoked him to anger. You know what I'm saying? You revoked him to anger. Little do you know, that ain't even his original birthday. They don't even say that in this book. That's why we say y'all should read it. But we're going to close it out. Give me Joel 2 and 27. We're going to close it out with that. You got to look up the history of that. It's not even his birthday. It don't even say that in this book. 2 and 27. Joel, my friend. Joel 2.
Joel chapter 2 verse 27. And he should know that I am in the midst of Israel.
That's you, so-called black, so-called Mexican, so-called Native American.
And that I am the Lord your God.
Who's God?
Your God, and none else.
Point blank right there. We're going to end it off that. God ain't for everybody. He not. It said right there in the book. You just got to read it. He said your God. He didn't say I'm the God of everybody. He said your. When you say your, that's mine. There you go. Point blank. We're going to close it out. People go. Kwame y'all. Wake up, people. We out here to wake you up. Wake up.